Do you know anything about the blood that flows through your body?
White blood இருக்கு, red blood இருக்கு. இப்போ இல்லைன்னா மனுஷனுக்கு தெம்பு இருக்காது உடல்ல. ஒயிட் பிளட் இல்லைன்னா தெம்பு சுத்தமாக, அதாவது நோய் எதிர்ப்பு சக்தி குறைஞ்சி போய் ஒயிட் பிளட் இல்லைன்னா. ரத்தம் ரொம்ப கம்மியாக இருந்தால் சோகையாக இருக்கும், உடம்பு சோகையாக. அந்த செல்னால் உற்பத்தியானது.
செல்லாம் வாழ முடியாது, நோய் வந்துடும், சாப்பிட முடியாது. நல்ல ரத்தம் ஓட முடியாது, குழைக்க முடியும். நல்ல ரத்தம் ஒன்றும் எத்து நோய் வரும், காற்று வருது, சீட்டு வருது, ரத்த போய்க்கும், ப்ரெஷர் வந்துடுது.
போங்க. பிளட்டு இல்லாமல் உயிர் வாழ முடியாது. மெயின் ஹியூமன் பீயிங்ஸ்க்கு தேவையானது பிளட்டு. அது என்ன ஒயிட் டிசீஸ், ஆர்டிசீஸ். ஒயிட் பிளட் செல்ஸ்னால் எதிர்ப்பு சக்தி உண்டாகுது. இது மட்டும் இல்லாமல் அதில் நோயின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நிறைய நோய்கள் வருது. அதில் அனீமியா எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சது. வேறு
உங்களுக்கு தலசீமியா பற்றி எதுவும் தெரியுமா?
தலசீமியா.
Are you aware of thalassemia? You must first understand about red blood cells in your blood in order to understand thalassemia. Red blood cells transport oxygen from the lungs to the other parts of the body and take carbon dioxide from the body. Imagine what would happen if these red blood cells that perform such an essential function in our blood are not produced in sufficient quantity. Survival becomes difficult. Deficiency of red blood cells leads to thalassemia.
Thalassemia is a disorder that affects red blood cells. It's a genetic condition. By birth, the children cannot make red blood cells. This is because, unaware of themselves, both parents are carriers of the condition. Carriers are normal, healthy people. They do not suffer the disease, but they have the potential to pass on the disorder to their children. So, if both parents are carriers of thalassemia, the chance that the child will get thalassemia major or the disease is about 25% with every pregnancy.
Person in blue is normal. The person in orange is a thalassemia minor. The person in red is a thalassemia major. RR represents our chromosome. There is 50% chance for parents with thalassemia minor to pass on thalassemia minor to their children at birth. At the same time, there is only 25% chance for the same parents to give birth to healthy children. The probability for parents with thalassemia minor to give birth to children with thalassemia major is 25%.
The symptoms of anemia are poor feeding, repeated infections, and lack of weight gain. And the abdomen begins to swell up. There is an enlarged liver, spleen.
Just like diabetes mellitus and hypertension, in thalassemia also the treatment is lifelong. These thalassemic patients, right from the age of 6 months, they have to be given regular blood transfusion once in 21 days. So, if we give regular blood transfusion, the iron content of the body gradually increases and reaches a toxic level. This iron then damages various organs of the bodies. Hence, we have to remove the excess iron from the body with the help of Kelfer tablet. This Kelfer has to be given 3 times a day, depending upon the weight of the individual. So, the ultimate health of the individual thalassemia patient rests on regular blood transfusion and maintaining the hemoglobin level to 9 grams and taking this Kelfer tablet lifelong.
There is a cure for thalassemia, which is bone marrow transplantation, and consists of the substitution of the faulty bone marrow, which is not capable of producing normal red cells, with the bone marrow of a normal donor or a thalassemia trait donor. So a carrier can also be a donor. As a matter of fact, most siblings that donate bone marrow to their compatible brother or sister with thalassemia are thalassemia carriers themselves. But thalassemia carriers are basically healthy people. Depending on family size, may not have a brother or sister which is compatible and thus is a suitable donor of bone marrow transplantation. In this situation, alternative sources of normal bone marrow stem cells are needed in order to perform the transplantation, and these are generally either from bone marrow transplant registries, cord blood banks, or partially matched family donors. These procedures, however, are more risky, more expensive, and not generally available in Southeast Asia. Essentially, 80 to 90% of children that undergo bone marrow transplantation can be expected to have a normal quality of life.
Do you think thalassemia is an exotic disease that is alien to our place and people? Not at all. It is prevalent in our city too. There are 43 children in our place affected with thalassemia major. Do you want to know where?
At present, there are 43 children undergoing thalassemia treatment in Madurai Government Rajaji Hospital. They are from not only from Madurai district, and they are also coming from surrounding districts like Vendukal, Theni, Ramnad and Pudukottai. All these children are from underprivileged families, and they don't even have money to travel for this treatment, and they need blood transfusion once in 21 days, for which they find it hard to do that.
எனக்கு ஹஸ்பண்ட் கிடையாது. 3 குழந்தைகள். 3 குழந்தையில இதே மாதிரி தான் பெரிய பொண்ணுக்கு இதே ப்ராப்ளம் தான். இந்த பொண்ணுக்கு வந்து ஸ்க்ரீன்லாம் எடுத்தோம், தூத்துக்குடியில் வச்சு பார்த்தோம். அந்த பொண்ணு இறந்துருச்சு. 5 வருஷம் தான் உயிரோடு இருந்தா. இறந்துட்டா 13 வயசுல. இறந்து இப்போ இந்த 2 பிள்ளைங்க தான். இப்போ இந்த 2 பிள்ளைகளுக்கும் ட்ரீட்மெண்ட் எடுத்துக்கிட்டு இருக்கோம். அப்போவே நாங்கள் சொன்னோம், முதல் பிள்ளை இப்படி இருக்கும்போதே நாங்கள் பிள்ளையிலே வேண்டான்னோம். கேட்கவே இல்லை. அடுத்தடுத்து நார்மல் பிறக்கும்னு பாசிட்டிவாகவே நினைன்னு சொன்னார். அது இப்படி பிறந்துருச்சுது. இப்போ அவர் போயிட்டாரு, இப்போ நான் ஜீவனிச்சுக்கிட்டு இருக்கேன் இந்த 2 பிள்ளைய வச்சு. பிறந்ததுலேருந்து ரத்தம் ஏற்றி அப்படியே அந்த இடத்துல வயல் ஓவர்லோட் ஆகி கருப்பாயிருச்சு. அது ரொம்ப நிறைய ட்ரீட்மெண்ட் எடுத்தாச்சு. இப்போ 2 தான்.
We were approached by Government Rajaji Hospital to adopt some children for regular blood transfusion. When we went there for this blood transfusion and saw what the children were undergoing, their pain and all, we were shocked and we volunteered ourselves to cure those children of their illness. And we came to understand that bone marrow transplantation is the only permanent cure available for all these children. We are trying for that only, and now we have started giving medicines freely to all these 43 children through government Rajaji hospitals. Our primary care now is thalassemia affected children cure. We would like to clear all the 43 children who are undergoing treatment in government hospital of the serious illness.
Who is responsible for the spread of thalassemia? God, doctor, or America? Not at all. We are responsible. Our ignorance and carelessness are the reasons. Whatever happens to our children, we are responsible. There is only one way to prevent thalassemia. Test your blood before marriage. If you are found to have thalassemia minor, get it treated before marriage to have a healthy child. Of all the gifts given to us, our children are the greatest. There is always a way. We can.